What's going on, Blerd Squad? We're back with another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. We're your hosts. I'm Killer Cam,
And I'm Monique.
and today we got Cobra Kai Season 3, Episode 8. Now, where we last left off, Miguel could walk, which I took an issue with it because I was like, that's not how that works. That was really quick. But also, I think this show does a really good job of being very vague with how much time has passed. So I'll let
Right.
it slide. I'll let it slide, whatever. Um, Sam finally, how do I want to say this?
She gets over her fears, basically.
Yeah, but I think there's something else that this is the Sam I expected. So we knew from season 1 that she wasn't a bad girl. And when I say she got on my nerves, the reason she was getting on my nerves because the things that she was doing was not in line to her character as she was introduced, right?
Mhm.
I could see if maybe one fight she broke bad instead of going out looking for fights, that's what was irritating me because it didn't match her character. And to see her break down now, I'm like, okay, now I can appreciate you. And then, like I was saying on the last video, Daniel being able to take time and talk to her, I really like that as well. It
Mhm.
kind of got me to thinking, in terms of you, me, this show, and even everyone else out here to be involved with like this lore from the time we were little kids as opposed to now me being a 41-year-old. How am I reacting or how am I receiving the series? Don't get me wrong, it's all fun, but how I saw myself in the Karate Kid movies, I definitely, of course, identified with Daniel, you know. But as an adult now, I find myself relating to Daniel, Amanda, uh, Johnny, and just kind of looking at it like, if this was real life and you was on my kids like that, like not for nothing, I would pull up at your house. Like,
Right.
this shit, and I'm not coming to do karate. Like this shit's not happening. you know, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I probably would most identify most with Amanda. I
Mhm.
mean, I've never had to, and truthfully, honestly, in the Karate Kid movies, I thought they were always cool movies. I love them, definitely, 80s type of movies, so I love that. But I've never had that situation where because of the family that grew up with me,
Mhm.
including you, including some of our cousins, who are just crazy. Uh, I've never had to be put in that situation where I've had to like learn to physically protect myself. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So that's why I'm so like big on I think I pretty much said it almost every episode at this point is like,
Call
call the
the
cops.
police.
Yeah, call the police. I'm not about to sit here and do karate with you in the middle of the school, or you're not gonna come up to my job and mess up my job by trying to beat me up. Nah, I'm
uh,
calling the cops. I'm done with this. And that's how I kind of sort of feel like I'm like with Amanda, like this is ridiculous that you
uh-huh.
got this stuff keeps happening. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's where that comes from because I have been in fights like that. Not like that, but like I've been in fights where like I'm going ham on this person because I need them to understand like you're gonna leave me alone, and like even like not I'm not saying like having a clique because that's not what it was. But when there's certain people in your life, our perfect example, our cousin that I went to high school with, um, I got into a fight that was instigated over some girl, some fat girl that I ain't even like. And she went back and told her boyfriend I was trying to holler at her, and we was fighting in the middle of the street, and the girl drove by, and our cousin, shout out, I'm not gonna say her name, but shout out to her. She jumped in front of the car, was like, "Bitch, get out the car." They go at it. We walk home. We're coming up in the driveway. Mom, dad, uncle, one of our uncles was out there. They seen the boy. They was like, "Hey, hey," you know. So it's like just kind of understanding how we grew up versus what I'm seeing here. Like this stuff is going far.
I
This
find it
would have been
funny.
done.
Yeah, I find it funny how you said understanding how we grew
Yeah.
up. That's
How
understanding
this?
how
Yeah.
You
I
girl. I
grew
didn't
up.
grow up doing that stuff. I didn't have no problems.
No, you did have one. Remember that there was a really, really big girl that kept messing with you, and I
But
told her she didn't leave you
I
alone.
didn't have an issue though, because it was you jumped in,
Yeah.
and I didn't have issues in high school because, you know, you or and my cousins went to that high school prior to me, so everybody knew who y'all were, and they was like, y'all don't mess with her because she got some crazy people in her family, and I was good. Like, so I've never been exposed to that type of stuff, and I
Yeah.
guess I have y'all to thank for that. But yeah, that's how y'all grew up. I
Sorry.
didn't.
Well, I mean, I guess I brought that up in the say what I say is like just because the way we're relating to this show, if you might not understand why she's saying call the cops, and I'm like, nah, let it ride. That's probably why. So, but anyway, we'll jump into this next episode. Before we do that, thank you to everyone who's liking and subscribing to our channel. We just hit that 100,000 sub mark, and we know that many of you, we couldn't have got there without you. So just thank you for supporting us and watching us ramble about these shows. If you're just tuning in to us, new to the channel, you are liking the content, the reactions, please make sure you hit us with a like and a sub. That way you're up to date content we have coming up.
Yep.
All right, let's jump into this Cobra Kai season 3 episode 8.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
I know it's been a while since our last class. After the fight at the school, I wasn't sure Miyagi-Do should stay open, but things have gotten worse since we shut down. The only way to stop Cobra Kai is if we all work together. But always remember, the reason we learn karate is
to show the world that you're not a bunch of
Fight like an
pansy-ass
eagle.
nerds.
I feel like they should just join their dojos together.
I think that's what's happening. I think that's what's going to end up happening.
Just don't forget, being a badass doesn't mean being an asshole. The goal isn't to hurt other kids. The goal is to win at all costs.
Here go Kreese with this wartime talk.
Mm-hmm.
Allies have turned against us.
Now is the time to show them
forgiveness, compassion. If you have hate in your heart, then you've already lost.
You gotta swoop down like an eagle, grab them with your claws, and sink your fangs into them.
Eagles don't have fangs.
Thanks, I know.
I just want you to
finish it for good. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sensei. So I feel like Daniel's son needs more of what Johnny has. Johnny needs what Daniel's son has, you know?
Oh, wait, here we go with Robby.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding. They call
Oh, so he's getting out.
Call them. I'm not looking for any trouble. I'm just here for Rob.
Robbie doesn't need you.
So you got it all under control.
Yeah, I do.
Just like you had Kreese under control, right?
Kreese is my problem.
Not anymore.
It's like everyone's problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I clean up my own messes, and I'm dealing with it.
Yeah, how exactly are you dealing with it? Your whole life you've been striking first. You never once considered that maybe you should think first.
You know what I'm thinking now?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
Seriously?
Right.
I told you I don't want you here.
You're my son. I wanted to be here.
So did I.
Don't do me any favors. It's your fault I was in here. Both of you, stay out of my life.
Robbie.
This is going to be fun.
I feel like Robby has no, I mean, yes, Daniel called the cops premature, but still, it was going to happen eventually,
It was
bro.
going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going. Let's go. Did you like having your arm broken, Dimitri? Because if you defend like that, you're going to be right back in that cast before you know it.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Amanda's like, okay. Too harsh.
Wow.
They're vague.
Hey,
I'm gonna do it.
Ron, the old valley is still months away. Is there a problem with the committee?
There's a problem with the whole tournament.
I mean, they cast karate as the villain without any context whatsoever, and we can't do anything about it.
There's a community here, pretty much a formality, but if there's one person that can convince the city to overturn their decision, it's the two-time champ.
It's going to need to be you and Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
What is that supposed to mean?
Training with no contact is one thing. I can't risk you getting hurt again.
Hey, you don't think I can do it?
You almost hurt yourself with one kick. What do you think's gonna happen in a real fight?
You said you'd always be on my side.
I am on your side, not you not hurting yourself side.
Yeah, go ahead. They'll send you straight back to juvie.
So I was saying, think about where you at first.
It's not fair, you know. Everyone else got to go back to normal, but here we are eating shit. Well, your girlfriend.
Don't talk about Sam.
She cheated on you.
She made a mistake. Sam is a good person.
Yeah, she'll turn on you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
At least I know who I am. You're still pretending to be something you're not.
Just because your life ain't going well, don't try to bring other people.
What are you doing here?
Fighting for the All Valley. What about you? You gonna read from your diary?
Next, we will hear appeals for the cancellation of the All Valley Under-18 Karate Tournament. Who would like to speak first?
Oh man, should have known he'd show up.
Gentlemen, I'm retired Army Captain John Kreese.
Thank you for your service.
It was an honor to serve, and I continue to serve right here in our community by teaching our children strength and discipline through karate. I was devastated to hear about the cancellation of the tournament. Why are my students being penalized because of the violence perpetrated by dojos like Miyagi-Do?
Excuse me? Cobra Kai was involved as well.
Right.
I apologize, Councilwoman Roberts, but this man...
Council person.
He's getting good.
Oh my gosh.
Cobra Kai's goal is to prepare the Valley's youth. It's hard out there. I'm simply just preparing them to defend themselves.
Just a few weeks ago, my students were injured by a bunch of his Cobra Kais at an abandoned recreation facility.
And who started that fight? Your out-of-control daughter.
Hey, you leave my daughter.
Yeah, that's me right there.
Ma'am?
Hey, do not
Excuse me?
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That man is a lunatic.
John Lawrence, Eagle Fang Karate.
Eagle
man
Fang.
has poisoned the minds of his students. This man is a thief and a liar.
And he put a live cobra in my dealership.
Enough.
My thing is, the town knows the LaRussos, so why
And
would
the town knows the history of Cobra Kai too.
Yeah,
especially
why
when
would
it comes to this tournament. So
yeah, why would they choose to believe Kreese?
You gentlemen have made an excellent case today as to why this tournament should not continue.
Wait!
My name is Miguel Diaz. I was in the school fight. It's the one that got kicked off the second floor. And I want the tournament to continue.
We're the ones getting hurt. We're the ones fighting. Our voices should matter the most. And we want a place where we can compete.
Except for Cobra Kai.
What you need to do is teach kids how to defend themselves.
Physically and mentally. Sometimes the scars you can't see are the ones that hurt the most.
Karate is about discipline. It's about inner strength. It's about confidence. It's called the All Valley because it's for everyone. To give everyone the chance to show what they can do, to become a champion. And we deserve that chance.
It'd be funny if she still said, yeah, it's still canceled.
To be honest, I don't get the Valley's fascination with karate. But if it means that much to all of you, and you're willing to sign waivers stating that the city is not liable, then the All Valley Under-18 tournament is officially back on.
I feel like there would have needed to be a vote.
Yeah. Well, I guess they all shook their head, so but to make it official, you know, yeah. I guess.
I guess we all got what we wanted. But be careful what you wish for.
Boy.
Look.
Your old tail down somewhere.
This place is crazy. What's the rock say?
I don't know. My dad won't tell me.
Well, it's a cool rock.
Yeah, Robbie's going to Kreese.
Okay.
Okay, these two are back together again.
Yeah.
In walks Robby. How did I know?
Right on cue.
Did you two get together the second I was gone or wait a week to make it look good?
It's not like that.
So now I know why you stopped writing.
I stopped writing because you never answered.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to write back in between getting my face busted in.
Not her fault.
Stay out of this.
I don't think I will.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Y'all not gonna fight Mr. Miyagi's place.
Robby!
Okay.
You two deserve each other.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Tony, is it too late?
Oh, come in. Sorry. But don't worry, I didn't tell him he can compete again. I mean, I didn't even know he was going to be at the meeting. Believe me, I had nothing to do with that.
Yes, you did. You had everything to do with that.
Gonna kiss.
Oh, this is a booty call.
Ooh.
Oh. I mean, how hard do you have to hit a wall for?
It wasn't up there, right?
Man, if it was, you need to go to the hospital. She might have a concussion. Really, Robby? This is where you go?
That face. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Well, I mean, it means a few things are about to pop off.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Most definitely. I told you where Robby was going though, so.
You did. You did. I was trying, like, I wasn't completely off though. I said if this happens and if this happens, then this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And those things happened. So yeah.
So the All Valley's on now, and I feel like we're gonna get like a battle royale in the tournament this year.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm just kind of like, yeah. They're gonna have to join forces. That's the only way this works.
Yeah, I legitimately thought they were going to join forces in this episode because Johnny doesn't really. He's got his dojo in that public park, and at the end there, Miguel was talking to Sam and was like, "Hey, you can work out here anytime you want." So
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
I feel like it's going to happen for a few other reasons, though. Also, the fact that both Miguel and Sam were there to speak as to the experience and be able to convince the panel of why this is important. I think that kind of let Johnny see the lessons, not Johnny, Daniel see the lessons that Johnny has taught Miguel and vice versa.
Yeah.
So I think they have to see like there's something that each of you have that the other one could use more of, and then again you got Ratface Kreese right there, like you guys can't let him win. He's playing this game and he brought up he's a veteran, thank you for your service, which I feel like he does that a lot, which fine. Council person, I'm like, come on, man. He studied, y'all got to do better than this. Like,
right. I feel like though, because remember in the first season where Daniel actually got them to exclude Cobra Kai from the tournament, didn't he do that? I feel like they can do that this time. Like they can go all in and be like, all right, now that the All Valley tournament is on again, let's go talk to to make sure that Cobra Kai is not able to be there.
Yeah, because the only reason they got to come back was because Johnny went up there and lobbied for it. So them being able to both say, if Daniel co-signs was like, Johnny, this isn't the Cobra Kai I was used to, and maybe but if they go against like what their Cobra Kai is now, like they're gonna have the point is they're gonna have to do this together. They can't do it by themselves, and they're gonna have to snap Robby out of it as well. At the end of the day, the thing that I see is just like they're all broken. Like y'all need some help, and that's not the help you need.
Right. Right. Yeah, in terms of Robby though, I knew exactly where he was going, and it's gonna take a little bit to snap him out of it because I feel like he feels like he's gotten such been handed like the bad. What is it? What am I trying to say?
Shit end of the stick.
Yeah, basically. I was trying not to say shit, but oh well. But he's felt like he's been, handed the shit end of the stick, and he just keeps on every time. So, and there's nobody been there for him but Kreese. So I think it's gonna take a while to get him back into the spot where he feels like he's not just, somebody that nobody cares about.
The fact that though, see, and this is what they're going to have to snap him out of, because the fact is, Robby, there was no reason for you to kick Miguel off that banister. He had conceded, it was done, and you chose to do it. Now, granted, in the moment while you did it, fine, you went to detention center and now you're out. The fact that you're coming out starting this shit, not even acknowledge that you kicked this person off the balcony and broke his back.
Yeah.
Like, you need to take a step back, brother. Like,
yeah,
things ain't perfect, things ain't rosy, but like, you have a part in this.
Yeah. I don't think it's even I feel like he needs to recognize that he did this to himself pretty
Yeah.
much. And I feel like at this point he's blaming everybody else but himself. You know, he's
Right.
not taking ownership of what happened and everything. So
Right. And I think that's where I don't know. He's got to snap out of it though, because it's not.
yeah.
It's not a good look for him. And at the end of the day, Kreese is not about to make your life better. I don't care what you think, man.
He has not even made his own life better. So how would you expect him to make it? Yeah.
But Miss Amanda, she's continuously giving me the MVP. Like, but she was like, "Don't you touch me!"
Right. Don't you talk about my daughter?
So I don't know. Now that though Johnny and Miguel's mom are a thing, this is the perfect time for Allie to come back.
Yep. And I feel like there was a message because at the end there, when Johnny opened his computer, there was a little chime, and I feel like that was Allie messaging back saying like she's coming back to the valley or something like that.
Yeah. So these next episodes should be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually excited to see the All Valley as well. You know, that's like the ultimate climax, like every season. So I mean, like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Any parting shots?
I just can't wait to see how this all ends.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't even know if they're gonna like wrap it up this season or if they're gonna push it into season 4 since they already know they're getting a season 4. So
yeah, I feel like they'll have a big out, but again, something will be like at the end to say, "Oh, you have to come back for 4 now because Silver and Barnes are here." You know, because again, we're seeing it. They were like doing the kata and stuff. It's like they're planting these seeds early. You know?
Yeah, Mike Barnes, my favorite bad boy, karate bad boy.
What do you guys think so far? I mean, we're 8 episodes and we got 2 more episodes left. You know, the shit is going to hit the fan somewhere, and we're just excited to see it. But for you, drop down in those comments. Let us know your thoughts. How are you relating to these characters? I know that we've got a pretty extensive audience, ranging our most popular audience from 18 upwards to about 40. So curious to see how each of you are relating to the series. Drop down in the comments. Let us know. Until next time, we are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.